Hello everyone and welcome back to more mini motorways. Today we are heading into Moscow to continue our expert mode playthrough. But the scores here, they look really similar to those from Dar es Salaam with this first drop at 500 and then a second drop a little bit later. I think I'm going to shoot for past this 1,000 range, hopefully in this 1,500 to 2,000 range. But we'll see how it goes. We always see how it goes. I think these grays might die. I think this is the end. This yellow is dying. I think this might be it. Not even 1,000. Wow, that was awful. Okay. 994. That was despicable. Alright. Let's do that again. Better than top 50%. I think... See, now we don't have the island to play off of. This is already a better spawn. I think we can do better this time. I think it is perfectly reasonable to attempt this again after getting 1,000. If this were a weekly challenge or something, I probably wouldn't attempt it again. But it's our expert mode playthrough. We can do this. I like this spawn to start so much better than having the yellow population separated between the two, like, islands. This is significantly better. Oh, see, this even is better. Like, this is perfect just to start out. Yeah, I like this start much, much better. I'm feeling infinitely more confident now. There we go. 8 weekly choices remaining. Let's start with the motorway. Now we get our green. First green spawn. This isn't even that bad. So we can just go under yellow here, since they didn't spawn super close to the river. This is already, like, infinitely better than our first attempt by absolutely an insane margin. See, that isn't even that bad, because we can go up and around with green here, just like that. That is not terrible at all. This is proof that RNG does matter in mini motorways. We are already almost at Sunday again. I feel like this run is passing by significantly faster than the first run. 7 weekly choices left. I think I'm going to start with traffic lights this run again. I'll do 1 here. I'm not going to place a road here because I don't want it to become permanent in case we don't need it. But I'm really hoping we don't get any houses spawning on this river in case we get, for instance, there was the white business over here and then the white houses over here. If we get that and there's no road here, we can potentially, run this road here instead of using a bridge. Or we could use it for this green that just spawned. I think it might be better to run these greens up and over yellow to here, and then run these greens into this business. Unfortunately, there's no way to separate them at this point, so we just have to hope that the greens take the shorter path, which they're technically supposed to, but that doesn't always work out. So we'll see how this whole thing decides to function. And we'll probably decide what to do after that from this. This gray, I think I'm just gonna split one of these grays off and send it into there. 6 weekly choices left. Definitely taking the motorway again. I'm always struggling for road tiles at the beginning of these expert mode challenges, but it's always because I want to get as many motorways as we can for the challenge. The max you can get is 4. You can't get any more than that, and that's if you pick all of them like every other week. I'm gonna let this yellow tick up for just a minute. I don't particularly want to connect it in using any of these yellows. I'd like these to stay separated. I'll probably connect it just for a second. The motorway, just to make sure we don't tick over. But I would really like to keep these yellow populations designated for these 2 businesses. I really don't want to have to connect them to this one down here. Now would be a great time to get the yellow population on this island, for instance. It is Sunday. We will be getting some more road tiles here in a second. Do we want a bridge? I think we want a bridge because I intend to wait for this yellow population to spawn here and then connect it into here with a bridge. So we'll have 1 extra bridge after that. I think we can just do something like this for blue, and that should be fine. I'm wondering if we'll get a blue population up here again. Ooh, this yellow is decent. I am going to go out of the way to ensure that we can add this yellow pop into here. Here we are finally getting our little yellow population down here. We'll just connect that in, and however this spawns, we'll just base it around this yellow spawn. See, this gray isn't even that bad because we get a gray population here too. We're getting so much luckier this go around than we did the first go around. So much luckier. This gray is good too. We are already out of road tiles for this week, but overall we're doing really, really well this run. This blue is expected. I think we'll probably pick up another, I think it's another motorway this week is what we'll be picking up. So we'll probably motorway into this blue just for now until we can get another bridge. This green will probably end up being a motorway, maybe a bridge. And then we're doing pretty okay, I think. Motorway. I do think it's funny that these 3 houses are handling both of these businesses right now. These 3 are just not getting used at all in the slightest. So I'm just gonna motorway them into here for now and call that good. I don't want either of these motorways to become permanent though, so I'm gonna try to watch them very closely and make sure that I don't lose attention and let one of them actually become a permanent motorway. These whites are good. What I'm going to do is actually move this road down by 1, because houses can't actually spawn in these tiles next to these businesses. So no houses can spawn here anyway. There's no reason for us to put the road here, because houses can't spawn here and we can't put them onto the road if we put the road there. But we can move it down 1, and now houses can spawn here. This motorway is permanent. Yeah, it's just too far of a distance to go around and then try and use only 1 bridge, or it would cost 3 bridges. Like, that's just too much. This blue isn't even help. Oh, I forgot to destroy the green motorway. Yep, this is why you always pay attention. That's okay. This isn't terrible. It just means that I'm probably going to put a traffic light here. Hopefully that will make this whole intersection slightly more efficient. I don't know if it actually will or not, but hopefully it will. That green just leveled up, so that motorway was probably permanent anyway. 3 weekly choices left. I think I'm going to take the bridge. They have been proving to be very useful this run. These greens are really nice. I'm very happy with these greens. That yellow is okay. It's kind of mediocre. We can run this yellow up and into here. Something like that. Run this green into there. Run these grays into there. Yeah. I might put a traffic light there. If we have enough weekly upgrades left to get one. I'm not certain if we do or not. But this is a lot of green that we have up here. Like, this guy has 5 houses on it. This guy has 3. And this guy has 4. So these greens should hopefully be okay. More white down here is decent. I forgot to get rid of this motorway so that we could turn it into a bridge. Whoopsie daisies. That's okay. We're still doing really well here. We just passed 500 and we don't really have any significant problem areas yet. Like, the only huge problem area we have right now is all of this green right now is connected. So technically, if this green runs out of population, it might start calling cars from this little set of houses up here, which would probably be bad. Because then they would, come all the way down here, through this traffic light, through this intersection, all the way up here into the motorway, and then all the way back. Which is not great, but for now, it's not terrible. We're doing okay. I don't expect that will become a significant problem until probably very late in the game. This little backup gray population down here is kind of nice. And there's our bridge. Last weekly choice, do we want a bridge or do we want traffic lights? I think I'm going to take a bridge. I might regret that later, but this is just too perfect of a spot to not put a bridge here. It's super close. There's no reason not to put a bridge there. This green would be really good if it was on the other side of this blue. But we can potentially run it up and around like this and into there. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a little funky. I'm a little worried about this yellow running out of population. Oh. This is nice. This is a decent yellow. So we can run these yellows around and in like that. I was hoping to save this yellow population as a backup in case this guy ever needed help, but what we've got right now is okay. Yeah, see, this green is now struggling a little bit, and it's calling from all of these houses up here, which is not great. I don't love that. We seem to be doing okay, though. Week 9, we get our road tiles. I don't love that green. I also don't love that white, but they're not terrible. We can do something like this for the white. I really don't want to have to take from this green's population. So I think what I'm going to do is actually turn these 2 greens off of here and send them around via a bridge and just hope that we get some more green here because I don't think 2 greens is going to be enough for this distance. If it's not, we can wait for Sunday and connect another road tile right here. And hopefully these greens can supplement this a little bit. But the optimal solution here is we just get a row of greens along this set of tiles. We did just pass 1,000. We beat our first attempt score, thank goodness. Yeah, now we're starting to get more greens up here. That's good. If we can get enough greens that these 2 green businesses can be handled by this population, that would be really, really good. Yeah, I love this white population here because it's so close to these 2, but we don't have a bridge here to get it across, so it's basically useless. Unless we can find a way to feed it into this blue motorway, but then we'd have to, intrude on this green road and then probably on this blue road as well, and just be a whole mess. But this works. And I think we'll probably do this as well. I think something like that. Maybe something like that is better. I think more yellow down here. I don't have a very good way to get it into here. No. No more white businesses over here, please. Thank you. Ah. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. It is Sunday. We're only going to get road tiles tomorrow. I think I would like to keep this gray population as a backup for this level 2 structure. So I think what I'm going to do is thread these 2 populations together. So this white population and this gray population will come together at a point right here. And then we'll motorway this into here. And hopefully these will take care of these 2 businesses. And then this white can handle these 2 businesses. We'll see if that actually works how I want it to, but for now I think that's a decent idea. We did just pass 1,500. We are absolutely destroying our original score. I am significantly happier with 1,500. The run could end here, and I would be very, very happy with this. But we're doing really, really well still. Nothing is struggling very much. We have a decent population of 4 or 5 houses for basically every business, except for this yellow. But these yellows are just kind of stuck in here. I'm pretty sure when the run does end, I think it will probably be because these yellows will not be able to get any extra population to them. Ooh, or it might be green. Green is surging. Okay. We are officially in the doomsday of green right now. What can we do here? We can do something like this and connect this green in somehow. Probably by going around here and in like so. We have one more road tile anywhere? No, not really. It is Sunday. We can wait the 2 seconds until Sunday. More road tiles. Thread that green in. Okay, that's very good. So this green... Oh, it wasn't getting used, but then it was. Oh no. I was going to say, oh, the cars are staying in this house. That means that this green is starting to calm down, which is good. But it is actually calming down, so that was actually a good sign. Very good. I think I'm actually going to run the screen this way. I think I want these to be dedicated to this more than these 2, because This little row of cars seems to be handling these two businesses pretty well for right now. We have this huge yellow population down here, but we just don't have any good way to get it up here to these yellows is the problem. No. Oh no, that's so bad. Oh no, that's so bad. Okay. This green isn't terrible. We can take these greens and send them here, I think. But that is stealing from our big guy up here. Our level 2 structure here, which I don't love. We're probably nearing the end of the run. I think this blue may have just cemented our fate here. I think we can probably do something like this, and it shouldn't completely destroy us. But we are not looking good here. We're gonna need more road tiles very quickly if we want a chance of surviving significantly longer than this. Blue does appear to be calming down. That's very nice. There's our road tiles. We can do something like that. I think we're doing okay. I'm genuinely shocked. We're getting more green. These greens are crying. Do something like this. Something like this. Basically, I just want more greens to come down here instead of getting caught up in all of this mess. This just turned into a level 2 structure, which is terrible. I think this green is probably going to kill us. I think this might be the end. I'm just turning all of the greens that are spawning onto this business like as quickly as I can as soon as I see them spawn. I think this might be it. Yeah, look at all of this traffic here. Ooh. Yeah, okay. What did we make it to? 2600. Hey! That's one of our better expert mode scores, I think. It did take us 2 attempts, but that is one of our better expert mode scores for sure. I knew our downfall was going to be the super connected greens, but there was just no way to separate them after the beginning. Like originally we had, I think, these greens running down this way, and then we had these spawn, and we're like, oh, these ones are better to go here, and then we turned these up, and then this green spawn, and then everything got messy. But overall, I think that was pretty good. The only other real problem we had was this triangle of whites. But even that wasn't becoming a huge issue until maybe 100 points ago. Go and see where we placed. Top 2%. Remember, we just one playthrough ago, we were over here at 50%. So I'm very happy with top 2%. We are 98th. I am very, very happy with that. I am very, very happy with that. That's, I think, our best expert mode score yet. So, perfectly reasonable to me. Anyway, that was technically our second Moscow expert attempt. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you're feeling, whatever makes you happy, and I will see you in the next one.